Have you ever wondered how plants make their food? Picture this. Plants, certain bacteria, and some protists have an inbuilt kitchen where they whip up their meals. This is no ordinary cooking though. It's an amazing process called photosynthesis, where they magically transform sunlight into food. Imagine being able to make a sandwich just by catching some rays. Yes, plants do that, but with water and carbon dioxide instead of bread and ham. Intriguing, isn't it? But how does this process actually work? To start, let's understand what plants need to create food. Just like a master chef needs the right ingredients to cook a delicious meal, plants too require three main elements for photosynthesis: sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Imagine plants as tiny green factories where these ingredients are gathered and processed. Water, the first ingredient, is absorbed from the ground through the roots. Think of the roots as a network of straws sucking up water from the soil. Next, plants take in carbon dioxide from the air, using tiny pores in their leaves called stomata. Picture these stomata as microscopic mouths, gulping in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Finally, sunlight, the key ingredient, is captured by the plant's green pigment, chlorophyll. It's almost as if each leaf is a solar panel, harnessing the energy of the sun. With these ingredients, plants are ready to cook up some food. But how? Imagine sunlight as a magical power source that starts the cooking process. Yes, you heard it right. This isn't a fantasy tale, but the fascinating reality of photosynthesis. Our story begins with sunlight, the star of our show, reaching the leaves of a plant. These leaves are not just decorative, they house a special pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is like the plant's power plant, absorbing sunlight and converting it into energy. Now, with this energy in hand, the plant is ready to start the magic. It takes water, yes, the same water you and I drink, and breaks it down. Here's where things get interesting. Water, as you may recall from your chemistry lessons, is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. When the water molecule is split, it releases these atoms. The oxygen is then set free, rising up and out of the leaf, returning to the air we breathe. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The very oxygen we need to live is produced right here in this process. But what about the hydrogen? Well, it doesn't get to go on a journey to the atmosphere. Instead, it has a different role to play in the next step of photosynthesis. So we've used sunlight to break down water, but where does carbon dioxide come in? Stay tuned to find out how this tale of sunlight, water, and air continues to unfold. Now, it's time for the final, most crucial step in this food-making process. Picture this. The plant has been hard at work, soaking up sunlight, splitting water molecules, and gathering carbon dioxide from the air. Now it's time to put all these pieces together. The hydrogen atoms that were so diligently extracted from water are now ready to play their part. In a process known as the Calvin cycle, these hydrogen atoms combine with carbon dioxide. This fusion creates a compound called glucose, a type of sugar. But this isn't just any sugar. It's the food that fuels the plant's growth and survival. So think of the plant as a master chef, using sunlight as its heat source, water as its base, and carbon dioxide as its secret ingredient. The result? A scrumptious dish of glucose that keeps the plant growing and thriving. And voila, that's how plants create their own food. So, why should we care about photosynthesis, you may ask? Well, photosynthesis is an essential process not just for plants, but for all life on Earth. This natural marvel is a key player in regulating our planet's climate. How so? By removing carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, from the atmosphere and releasing oxygen, a gas vital for our survival. That's right, every breath you take is courtesy of photosynthesis. But that's not all. Plants, through photosynthesis, generate glucose, a type of sugar that serves as a primary food source for them. But their role doesn't stop at self-sustenance. As the base of the food chain, plants also provide nourishment for countless other organisms, from the smallest insects to the largest of mammals, including us humans. So the next time you see a green leaf, remember the incredible process happening inside it. Photosynthesis, the natural marvel that fuels life on Earth.